Please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Carlsbad. It is a beautiful Monday morning, and we are only 1 week away from spring break, so we're all getting excited for that. But we have CHSTV this morning, so let's get right into it. Sienna, what do we have on our show this morning?
We have varsity baseball, varsity lacrosse, and prom project live.
We also have Claire live via DeGero in the quad and Madeline live on the Magic Window to talk about the Maui fires. That and more on today's edition of CHSTV. I'm Cashman Versailles.
And I'm Sienna Adamson.
And CHSTV starts right now. Welcome back. To start off our show, we have a story on Philabelly, a group of people dedicated to helping others in need of food. So let's roll that piece.
One weekly helping hand, and that's why we do it.
Every Tuesday, rain or shine, Dan joins Philabelly volunteers to serve dinner at Holiday Park to anyone in need of a home-cooked meal.
This is for anybody in need. Anybody, all volunteers, everybody comes together for a great weekly meal.
Philabelly has served a hot meal every Tuesday since 2008, thanks to its volunteers like Dan.
Why do I volunteer with Philabelly? Well, the obvious answer is giving back to the community.
But Dan has a second and deeper reason for serving people in need.
I've always felt that I could be there.
He really identifies with each of the 50-plus guests they serve every single Tuesday night.
Put yourself in their place. What if you were in need? What if you were one paycheck away from being on the streets? What if you had a disaster in your family that caused you distress and you couldn't afford to do anything, to eat meals?
It's this empathy for members of his community that drives his weekly commitment.
It's a weekly potluck dinner every Tuesday night at 6:30 in Holiday Park here in Carlsbad.
And Dan hopes his message of respect and compassion convinces others to become a Philabelly volunteer. Reporting for CHSTV, I'm Sierra Fessler.
Thank you, Sierra, for that piece. If you're interested in joining Mrs. Harris and a bunch of her students for their trip to Greece in the summer of 2025, there is a mandatory meeting March 25th. To receive more info, in addition, please see Mrs. Harris in room 3204 for more details.
CHS Book Club is hosting a meeting this Wednesday in room 3111. Make sure to bring clothes to donate and trade. If possible, bring blankets and shoes to give to a local homeless shelter. Now we have Roy live with varsity baseball on the video wall.
Good morning, Carlsbad. Roy Kane here with varsity baseball. Langer, tell me a little bit about the game today and who you're playing.
Yes, we play Patrick Henry at home at 3:30.
Awesome. Now, Tay, you're coming in this season 4-1. Tell us about the preparation going into it.
Yeah, we've had the last few weeks off to give us more time to practice, making us as prepared as possible today.
Awesome. Now, Matt, we got a lot of games coming up this week. Tell us about them and who you're playing.
Yeah, so tomorrow we play Narbonne at 4 at home, and then Wednesday we play Cathedral away.
Awesome. Now, any shout-outs?
Period 2, AP Psych.
Period 3, Miss Shrek.
Period 3, Miss Shrek.
Awesome. Lancers, have a good one. Bye.
Thank you, Roy, and good luck to baseball. Of course, go Padres. Students, if you are in need of some assistance, staff mentors and peer tutors present every day. CHS Study Hall is also a great opportunity as well. It'll be available in the library's biography room, but is also looking for more tutors. If you're interested in becoming a tutor, please contact Ms. Manser in room 3207.
Next up, we're going to send it over to Leah in the studio with Varsity Girls Lacrosse. What's up, Leah?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm live with Varsity Girls Lacrosse to talk about their season and their upcoming games. So how's your season been going so far?
Yeah, it's been going really well. We came off a 3-win streak from last week, and we're just hoping to get a big win this Friday against a little bit of a rivalry.
Yeah, and when and where's your next game?
Our next game is at home on Friday at 7 p.m. against Del Norte.
Yeah, and have you guys been preparing?
We've been up at 4 a.m. every day, running, sprinting, doing Pilates, like anything you can imagine to prepare us for these games in the next coming weeks, and we're ready.
Yeah, and how can Carlsbad come out and support?
Just show up to our home game, bring signs, and be loud.
Great, thank you guys so much. Any shout-outs?
Avalos, period 1.
Avalos, period 1.
Lisa McGill, period 1.
Period 1, Totter.
And with that, I'll send it back to the anchors at the desk.
Thanks, Leah. Math Lab is open every morning during zero period in room 7106. You do not need an appointment.
Prom is coming up, and we're looking for sophomores, juniors, and seniors who want to be a prom buddy and be paired up with a student with special needs. Prom buddies will escort these students to prom on May 11th, so if this sounds intriguing, make sure to see Ms. Shea in room 4003 for more info. For our last live interview, Nate is live in the studio with Prom Project. What's up, Nathaniel?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here live with ASB to talk a little bit about the Prom Project. So what is the Prom Project?
So the Prom Project is something that was started at Carlsbad last year, and we work in collaboration with the Princess Project. And the Princess Project of San Diego recently released dates to come pick up a free dress, so we just wanted to come on here and share some news about that.
Awesome. So what are these dates that you speak of?
Yeah, so of course at the Mission Valley Mall, we have a ton of dates that you guys can find on the Prom Project Instagram. If that's too far for you guys, you can go to the Oceanside Library pop-up. That will be held on April 27th and April 28th.
Awesome. And who's eligible to get a dress?
Anyone, any high schooler is eligible to get a dress. All you need is a valid high school ID to bring to the Princess Project. So no strings attached. Every dress is completely free. The Princess Project has so many beautiful dresses. It's a great way to support sustainable fashion and just a budget-friendly way to get a dress, considering prom is coming up very soon.
Awesome. Make sure to come out and jump on that opportunity if you're interested, Carlsbad. And now I'm going to send it back to the anchors at the desk.
The Carlsbad Student Leader Academy is now open. This is a free program open to all grade levels. Please contact Miss Weidelich for more info. Seniors, it's time to order caps and gowns for graduation. Pick up order packets in the office or visit www.sdgrad.com.
Need help writing essays, paragraphs, posters, lab reports, or any other assignment with heavy writing? Visit the CHS Writing Lab on Tuesday, Wednesday, and/or Thursday from 7:25 to 8:25 in room 3211 during zero period. All are welcome, and there is no appointment necessary. Next up, Claire is live via DeJero with Randy and Roger to talk about the trash on campus. What's up, Claire?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Claire here in the quad with a very familiar face on campus, Roger. So what brings you on our show this morning?
I just want to come out here today and say thank you to all the Lancers for picking up trash. I just want to let you know it's appreciated. Custodial sees it, we see it. And just to let y'all know that picking up trash is not a punishment. And just to, take the pride that y'all always have as Lancers and just continue picking up trash. It's greatly seen and greatly appreciated. Thank you.
100%. I've definitely noticed our campus looking a lot cleaner recently. So how can we keep our campus looking this good?
One of the biggest ways is just once you finish eating your food and before you get into those deep conversations, just find a trash can. Usually there's like 1 or 2 feet away from you. There's a trash can, and just take that quick second, throw that trash away, get back into conversations, and continue on the day and be the great Lancers that you are. I just want to let you know that it's appreciated again, and thank you very, very much.
Yeah, Lancers, make sure you keep up that great work of throwing away your trash. I know I'll be throwing away mine much more. And so thank you so much for coming on our show this morning, and I'll send it back to Sienna at the anchor desk.
Thank you, Claire. Now Madeline is live on Magic Window talking about the Maui fires.
Good morning, Carlsbad. So today I'll be talking about the tragic fire back in August that hit Maui and the recovery process of it. So, as some of you may know, on August 8th, 2023, wind-driven wildfires hit the island of Maui, and over 2,000 structures were burnt down and 2,000 acres were burnt, causing $5.5 billion in damage. The fire was very tragic to most, especially since the historic district of Lahaina was completely taken. 1,000 lives were reported missing and 100 were reported dead. Sadly, a huge part to Maui's wildlife was taken during this fire, and 3,000 house pets were displaced or reported missing. According to Maui Humane Society, animal shelters have taken in nearly 800 animals. The shelter continues to rescue animals from the burnt zones daily. Almost 6,300 acres of agriculture were destroyed during this fire, which was mainly the sugarcane and the pineapple plantations. For the residents, the state of Hawaii recently partnered to announce a $500 million plan to provide stable housing for a few thousand houses with an 18-month commitment for each household by the end of July of this year. In order to start rebuilding what was burnt, the hazardous debris has to be removed. When many buildings were burnt, the materials of the debris became very harmful. And since Maui doesn't have an infrastructure to dispose, all the debris has to be shipped to the mainland in order to start rebuilding. That being said, Lahaina still does remain closed, and officials do say it'll take over 2 years just for residents to start rebuilding their homes and 10 years for Maui to get back to how it used to be. As of now, 7,000 residents are in need of shelter and are being housed in hotels until the removal of the debris. Meanwhile, West Maui has reopened its resorts, its restaurants, and its golf courses. And if you'd like to visit Maui, officials do say you stay on the western part of the island since Lahaina is still under recovery. If you'd like to donate and help victims of this tragedy, you can go to lonomaifoundation.org, which is a link strictly to raising money for the rebuild of Maui. Thank you, and I'll send it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Madeline, for that info. Lancers, make sure to support Maui's rebuild. Of course, Sienna, it was your first time anchoring. How do you think you did today?
I think I did okay. I'm excited to anchor again and improve.
Well, we're excited to see how you grow over the next couple years. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for yet another great show. So we'll see you next time. Bye, Carlsbad.
Mm-hmm.